welcome back to your favorite show, The Discussion. I'm your host, Chelsea Okonji. This show is proudly sponsored by the Suya Spot, Canada's #1 African barbecue, serving and satisfying your suya needs from multiple locations across the GTA. It includes Scarborough, Toronto, Woodbridge, Mississauga, and even Manitoba. Listen, I've tried it myself, and it is amazing. I always get the suya and rice combo, like the jollof rice and the suya combo. And if you're like me and you don't like to leave the house, you want to order online, you can also do that. Just bring out your Uber Eats app, or you can use your Skip the Dishes, or you can even use DoorDash. For more information, you can also go to thesuyaspot.com. That's www.thesuyaspot.com to be able to get more information. Don't forget, try it today. If you're craving suya, it's going to satisfy your cravings. And if you're just joining us, you're joining us on the GBKM network. If you haven't yet, please download our app. Search GBKM on all iOS and Android platforms. It's free. What are you waiting for? Where you can get notifications on our live shows, keep up and catch up with what's going on, and keep up with your favorite OAPs, like myself. And just in case if you're wondering if there are any other ways for you to contact us or keep in touch with us, you can also visit our website, www.gbkm.tv or www.gbkm.fm. Remember, we want engagement from you. We want to hear your thoughts. Share, like, subscribe, always communicate with us on all social media platforms. We are GBKM Network. That is on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Just search GBKM Network. Follow us, like, share, and subscribe. Now today, I always tell you we have a special guest, but today's one is very, very special. Our guest today is not only a talented artist, but also a renowned saxophonist. If you haven't seen him at any occasion, then you haven't been out yet. I can guarantee you. Please join me in welcoming David Obiama. So how are you doing today, first of all?
First and foremost, I have to thank God who gave us life, and at the same time, the weather is good. Exactly. I don't have to complain.
That's good.
It was a very nice weather today. Not too cold, not too chilly, not too freezing.
And we can never know with this fall weather.
No, we cannot say anything because Canada's weather is something you cannot predict. Even those people that call themselves intellectuals or the weather forecasters, sometimes they made a mess. They will tell you you're going to run in Toronto, but before you know it, snow will be coming.
That's true.
So, in a nutshell, I'm pretty good.
That's great. That's what we like to hear here. Okay, now let's just get right into it. We're going to start from the beginning. When you discovered that you had this talent, or where the hunger for music came from.
Okay, actually, I had the passion of playing horn instrument because the saxophone is classified under the wind instrument.
Okay.
So when it comes to wind instrument, there is wide wind and there are horns.
Oh.
So when I was back home, my dad used to do mechanics. So each time I go to his shop, I'll get some kind of pipe. I started playing pipe because I used to see people playing trumpets. So I thought trumpet is a very easy instrument. I told someone, once I get trumpet, I'm going to play it right away. The guy was making mockery of me. I think it's because it has 3 buttons.
Oh.
So that was when I was in my, let me say in...
Like what age? Around what age?
That was during my high school time.
Okay. So you were still pretty young, like a teenager?
Yeah, not up to a teenager.
Not even up to?
No, at least back home, when you are 11, 12 years, you are still in primary school or secondary.
Right.
At least that time I wasn't up to a teenager.
Okay.
So I stopped anything about music because there was no opportunity. But my mom happened to be, may her soul rest in peace, she's late now. I believed I got the musical talent through my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, because she was...
was she an artist or...?
She was a singer, a very good chorister.
Oh.
You know, those people that sang in Catholic church olden days, choristers.
Yeah.
So, and in the family of 9,
wow,
all of us are musicians and instrumentalists.
All.
All.
Okay, that is actually amazing. All 9 of you.
Yes. Both male
So
and
that's
the
like
female
a
brothers.
whole band.
Yes. Even in my community,
Yeah.
the community had a band, and all the players, instrumentalists, are the same mom, the same father.
So your family was the band,
Yes.
basically.
Musically,
That's
it's
interesting.
originated from the family.
Wow. So after, you tried on the trumpet when you were 12.
Yeah. After I tried on the trumpet, it didn't work.
Yes.
At some point in time, I had a brother in the Lord.
Okay.
Okay, he said, okay, try and see if you can make a sound. I carried the trumpet. Honestly, I couldn't even play pa. I dropped it.
Because it's much more difficult than
Yeah,
it
it has 3 buttons, but that 3 buttons, you will get your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. All the keys. The 12 keys, both the minor, the major, the flats, is there on the trumpet, but it's very, very technical.
Yeah.
So that time I was still back home in southern part of Nigeria, mainly the southeast.
Okay.
So by the time I migrated to Lagos, I also saw one small boy, although he's not small, but small in the stature,
In stature.
playing piano in the church. I told my elder brother, I want to play musical instrument. My brother said, no,
Oh.
I can never allow you to do this. Although, reluctantly, one of these days, some days he got, because my elder brother do play guitar,
Okay.
lead guitar. He told me, bros, it's not that I don't want you to play instrument, but I don't want you to be smoking and drinking like all those boys plays in a bar. Because those days, whenever we go to church program, you will see them after playing 1 number, 2 number, everybody will run away,
Go and have a drink.
drinking. By the time the pastor want them to play back, you will see them, their mouth smoking, smelling the
So
aroma.
you didn't like the lifestyle.
So my brother condemned the lifestyle of musicians. I told him, brother, that's not going to be my portion, but I love to play it. So I started saving money, and got a smaller piano. Because my first instrument was piano. So when I saved money and bought that piano, my brother got it and seized it. I played it with him, he reluctantly gave it to me.
Okay.
I put it in a sack bag.
Okay.
Anywhere I'm going, I am going with the piano.
Wow.
They keep nicknaming me, this piano boy, you don't even know what to play. At the time, my mistress was mocking me, go and learn this thing very well.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said I must play it.
But you were using it to practice.
Yes, I was going to practice. And every day, I make sure I keep learning, I keep
And
asking
keep
questions.
learning.
If I go to where they're playing music, I must make sure I got 1 key.
Oh.
So when I get home, I will practice it. At the time, I really find out that the 12 keys in music related to each other.
Yeah.
From C, D, E, F, G, F. The musically arranged the first 7 English alphabets, right?
Yeah.
Then those people I was married, nobody was able to teach me how to play. They only asked me, place your finger like this, place your
Do
finger like
this.
this,
Yeah.
place your finger like this. I said, this is not what I want. So I keep doing it, started writing notes. One guy was playing trumpet, he keep telling me there's some song like Chineke idima idima so mi so fa mi re do do do. I told him this is not what I want to do.
This isn't what you want to do.
Because I'll keep writing notes of sofa notation. I say, you know what? I need to have the better way of doing this thing.
Yeah.
Then when I see the musical notes, it looks like Arabic.
Because you hadn't learned how to
Yes.
read
So I
music
started
yet.
growing, teaching myself from
Wow.
piano. I switched to guitar. From guitar, I switched to bass guitar. I was just trying to get the experience, not to be perfect on it, but at least
But
to get
the
experience on it. Because one of my friends told me, if you want to be a good musician in life, try to learn one particular instrument.
Yeah.
Because that instrument will direct you when you are going off key or when you are playing high and low key.
That's
And as you are doing this interview with me, even your manager, everyone has his own special natural key.
Yeah.
So it depends on your producer when someone finds out your stable key.
Yes.
So at that point in time, I keep growing in the church. At the time, my choir mistress brought me up. I started training small youth.
Yeah.
Although that time I have not gotten basic knowledge on music. I mean, in terms of going to music school.
Yeah.
So, but I was still doing it. I can be able to identify the keys, the sharps and the majors.
Yeah.
So Each time I'm walking in the street, if you didn't see me with guitar, you will see me with piano. Honestly.
Okay.
So, and people now try to mingle with me because they find that I am a musician. Some people will be thinking that I know how to play it all, but I keep telling them I'm a learner. Then from a gradual process, one day, I was in a church and there was something like an issue that came up in a band. So one guy was saying, big bros, only you play guitar, only you play piano, only you play drum, you want to be choir master, want to be, I will go. So when he said that and I got to him, I said, it's like this thing is becoming somehow threatening or challenging. I said, okay. I go to him, I said, God, I need an instrument I'm going to play that is unique, that will differentiate me from others.
From everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I met one guy from Delta State.
Okay.
Whom God blessed, and he had this saxophone, tenor, alto, soprano, baritone.
Wow.
And that time, this thing it's still expensive.
And it must have been very rare at this time,
yes.
Especially back home.
Before, hardly you see it, but now it's common.
Yeah.
Compared to 89, 90, 2000, 2001, 2010. So this guy, I fell in love with the saxophone, and I told him I want to learn it. He said, I can't learn it, bro. So I said, you know what? I'm going to marry your sister. On a serious note, I drove from Imo State to Delta State. I went to see the mom. The mom said, go and talk to my daughter. It's not me you're going to marry. Speak to my daughter. So, but my intention was to come and get the saxophone.
Oh,
do you understand me? So, yeah, for real.
So you used
yeah. So,
wow.
It sounds funny, but I have my pure history, music. So I told this guy, I want to marry your younger sister. He said, you are a spoiled boy. You don't have nothing. You can't marry my sister. You can't be my in-law. I said, okay, give me one saxophone. He said, no. One of these days, he came to church. I grabbed his saxophone. I seized it. He has money. I told him, send me to Canada, send me to South Africa, send me to abroad. He said, bros, leave me alone. I now had his saxophone. He reported me to the pastor. I said, I'm not going to give it to him. He must settle me because he has too much money, honestly.
Wow.
I said by fire, by force. Reluctantly, one day, he said, okay, bros, take one saxophone. So when he gave me that saxophone, I was doing something at Alaba. One Yoruba guy now came. His name is Leko. He wanted to repair his guitar. I never knew he was a saxophone. Oh. And I put saxophone on my kiosk where I was trading at Alaba International Market. So when he passed that, do you know where I can fix my guitar? I said yes. I took him there. I never do, that's what we call Osaya, lobbying, soliciting.
Yeah.
So when we get there, I just told my friend, this is my friend, we just met for the first time. Please fix his guitar. Don't charge much money on him. So the way I treated him, he came back and said, I'm a saxophonist too. He gave me his number.
He gave you his number?
Yes.
Wow.
I got my bike. I drove about half an hour to his place. So he was grooming me and one other guy, Shay. He was playing sax. From there, I met the Shay. Shay told me, guy, why can't you go to Peter King's College? Somewhere in Badagry. It's one of the best music schools in Nigeria. Wow. One of the best. The man studied in Germany. So when I get there, I just studied music just for one semester. At the same time, I was trying to go back to university. I enrolled myself at Olabisi Onabanjo University to do political science. So within that period, I was shuttling from music school for my political science career all of a sudden. And at the same time, I was staying at my shop. So the tuition fee was too much. So within 1 year, my choir master, we had the one program at the church, and my choir mistress called me. He saw what I was doing. I had an assignment. I was trying to write some of my
down.
Yeah. So I was doing assignment in the church, very big gathering at one of our events. So she now asked me, Nna. I said, Auntie. He said, are you a music student? I said, yes. So she now gave me a piece of paper. Can you translate the key to me? Immediately,
you just translated
I just gave it to her.
Wow.
So from there, she picked interest on me.
Oh.
Then I started playing saxophone.
Around what age was this?
That was about when I was in my 30s.
Okay. So this journey started right from about 12.
Yes,
And
but
then-
from my 20, 28, 30s, I
Yeah.
now picked up interest
Interest.
to have it as my career.
Huh.
Because I want to pursue career in music, even as I'm speaking with you now.
Yeah.
So to summarize all my point, this woman now said, okay, now, can you be coming to our headquarters to be teaching us? I said, no problem.
Wow.
I was volunteering my time, driving from Ojo Alaba to Surulere. If you know the distance,
The distance.
is very, very far on my Okada bike. Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Mondays, a lot of times
Yeah.
I had challenges on the road, but to summarize the whole story, one day I was in my home, my phone rang, and she said, "Nah, will you go to Canada?"
And this was what you wanted from the man at the
Yes,
at church.
yes. He said, "Nah, will you go to Canada?" Although the guy really helped me at the time, he now
Yeah.
surrendered some of his saxophone. Okay, you can play because
can
I
play.
can see you play this thing more than I, because he taught me the first key, which was key C, key D, and
Yeah.
key E. That was only two keys he taught me. The other ones I learned it from the music school at Takens College. I started improving.
Wow.
Although I started with alto sax, but my main saxophone is a tenor, the bigger size. I love tenor because we call it sweet tenor, and it's mainly for jazz and the high life music,
Yeah.
because that is what I love to play.
I was
Right?
going to ask, what is your preference? What is the one that you love the most?
Yes, the one I love most is my tenor saxophone.
Ah, okay.
I play tenor, I play sax, I play alto. This is alto. I
Yeah.
play my soprano, the
Yeah.
smaller one or the long one, and also baritone. But I love tenor.
You love tenor.
Although it's very heavy,
Yeah.
but the sound is mild.
So now, now we're at around 28 to 30, and she asked you, do you want to go to Canada? I assume she sponsored you coming here.
No, she was not
No.
sponsoring me. She asked me that question, not knowing there was a song I played back home in Africa, my first album. The marketers never consented to it because I was upcoming artist. They never gave more time to promote the song. So I said, well, one guy came from Africa, came from Canada to the mountain. I never knew this guy is a big boy. So I sold one of my CD. He brought my CD to Canada and gave it to some of the friends. They said, we're bringing this guy to Canada. I thought it was a dream. As I was speaking with you, honestly. And I never
Wow.
planned to come to Canada. I told Auntie, I don't have anybody in Canada. He said,
Yeah.
shh, if you want to go and meet my husband. That was how the whole journey started.
Started.
Even as I'm talking to you now, I don't know how I came to Canada. I just saw
Wow.
myself at the airport.
And how many years have you been here?
This is my 11 years in Canada.
That's amazing.
So
And to think that with this amazing, miraculous story,
I must confess to you.
honestly, you are like really, really, there's no event that I haven't seen this man perform at. When I say this sax, when you just hear the saxophone, you know that is him. Now let's get into, now that you're in Canada,
Okay.
you came knowing that you wanted to pursue music.
Yes.
Did you go to music school here?
Yes, for sure. When I came to Canada, after some years, by the time I am here to get my landed documents, I enrolled myself at Canada Christian College, where many musicians in North America school
Yeah.
at Scarborough. Canada Christian College is a very big college school, theology school, music, everything. So I enrolled myself there, but as an international student, because then I don't have my papers.
Right.
So the tuition fee was
very
expensive.
high.
I have to drop.
Oh.
So I am a dropout at Canada Christian College. So sometimes when I remember that I was unable to finish my career there as
Yeah.
a saxophonist, I said, well, there's nothing I can do. That time I have my family to sponsor, I have my
Yeah.
rent to pay, and
You had
when a
responsibilities.
lot of things, I said, okay,
Yeah.
let me just drop the musical career for now and keep managing the way I am doing it.
Right. And look where it has gotten you, even without, completing the...
Yeah, even I must confess, why I have always go with my saxophone is this. The day I went for my hearing, the judge asked me, I have to be honest with you, the judge asked me, apart from saxophone, which other instrument do you play? I told him I play sax, I play piano, guitar, and I teach. Do you have any evidence? I gave him that CD that was rejected at Alaba.
Wow.
He played a CD, wow, it's a very nice song and instrumentation, although I don't understand your language. That was how I got my language.
No way.
I have to confess.
No way.
After 2 hours of interrogation, he said, young man, I don't believe all these your stories, but you have talent.
You didn't bring that CD with you, did you?
No, I didn't bring a CD.
You should have brought it. But definitely next time when you
That's going to be a different topic of its own.
Yes, that's going to be a different show. I mean, how did you find the transition, the cultural shock, especially in music from Nigeria, Africa to Canada?
Yeah, when I came here, I must tell the truth. I met one Nigerian lady, I have forgotten her name. She asked me, David, music, just tell me about yourself. I told him I had experience of auto mechanic when I back home because that was my daddy's occupation from child. So, and when I came here, I was doing the job. This woman told me, David, this is music, this is music, this is mechanic. Mechanic going to give you money in times to come.
Yeah.
But music will fast forward everything, even your documents, even to connect you with people.
Wow.
But it's not going to give you money because here they don't pay money in music. They just they just clap hand and appreciate
And
you and do something and then do a good music.
The music.
I said, okay, the most important thing is for me to mingle in the society.
Yeah.
Then I choose to do my music.
Okay.
So one of those days, I was invited to one community center. I played volunteer. They didn't pay me. So, but the good thing, they gave me a certificate that I used to present to the lawyer that shows what I've been doing, where I've done a lot of things in music. Even the woman I'm going to play for the daughter's party this afternoon, Dr. Charity, she now saw me and picked me up. So she invited me for one of the program, Afro-Caribbean Festival.
Yeah.
So that was how I started mingling.
So
the experience I had back home, studying music a little bit, compared to the one I got at Canada Christian College, enhanced my performances here in Canada. At this point in time, I can play anywhere in the world. But the problem here is I don't have my men.
Oh.
So I am hoping that very soon God will do it for me if I can get my boys here.
Your boys here.
Right? So most of the place I used to play music, I have to play soundtrack, right? Which you must play according to the soundtrack. But when I am playing with my band, you can improvise on a stage.
Exactly.
Do you understand me?
You can tweak it a little
So,
and all that. So that's like a long-term goal that you're working towards.
That is a long-time goal I am working. I must confess, I must tell you the fact that I am trying to have it as my long-term plan, my lifetime plan and the long-term investment I want to do to make sure I set up my band here. Like the jazz festival they used to have in Montreal, someone established it.
Exactly, someone started that.
So if I should have such a thing, it's not a bad
bad idea at all.
Yeah, but here you must pay your bill,
yes.
right? And music doesn't come all the time. Once there is summer, you play music. When we are in the winter, we pack our instruments.
You don't get as much gigs.
That is it.
Now, speaking of, just on this topic of music, I know that you not only play these major instruments that you've mentioned, you're also an artist. Yep. And most people don't know that. You're also, like, you have a song out that is blowing up right now.
Yeah, apart from saxophone, I am also a singer. And I wrote most of my songs. I am a songwriter.
Exactly.
Like as we are discussing now, for example, he made mention of something, but let me not go far. When I go to a stage, I look at the environment, then I can compose.
Wow.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Then if I want to go to studio, I write my song, I write my lyrics by myself. So I try to edit, You know, one thing in life is, as long as music is concerned, there is no best lyrics. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
But the issue is when you write down your lyrics of your song, if it makes meaning to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right? So the music that sounds good to your ear might not sound good to another person.
Yeah.
But the most important thing, let that be a good rhythm.
Yes.
One that is a very good rhythm in music, and music has no language.
That's true.
So as long as you have a music that has very good rhythm, the lyrics corresponds, and every other thing, the beats, the syncopation comes together, and you are announced to become a good musician.
Exactly. I mean, that is completely amazing. One final thing before we let you go. what are we looking forward to? What's next for David Obiama now?
Good. You asked a very vital question in my life, and this is what I keep asking myself at this my age.
Yeah.
What am I expected of from people? My fans, my friends, my relatives.
Yeah.
For example, I have, as I mentioned before, I have a plan to set up my jazz band
Yes.
in Africa and here in Canada.
Yeah.
But the issue I'm having here in Canada is what I said before, payment of bill.
Yeah.
Like if it here is in Africa or, for example, our neighboring country, US, Houston to be precise, where their weather is mild.
Yeah.
The party every weekend.
So you're guaranteed of...
If I am in Houston, America, I can assure you within a space of time I can groom people.
Right.
But here, our music is seasonal
It's
something.
a seasonal thing.
So if you groom people here and you want to base on music, hungry gonna kill you. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
But for the fact we must keep pursuing our careers, we can never be dismayed. We can never be discouraged.
Yes.
So my goal is to set up jazz band in Africa. Jazz band that will be international jazz band that people will be hearing all over the world, like jazz festival in Montreal.
Yeah.
And another goal I am trying to execute by the grace of God is jazz festival.
Yeah.
In a situation whereby I will get people involved from all the parts of all countries in Nigeria, even outside the country.
Yeah.
We are doing a jazz festival that's going to last like 3 days or 1 week, like in Montreal, sometimes last 7 days. Only jazz
Only
throughout.
jazz, and everyone can come and showcase.
People can come and showcase your talent.
your
Jazz
talent.
festival is one of the best things that Canadian government are doing in Montreal every year. If it's not because of this pandemic, we have a band that we wanted to go and register to showcase, to give them African own jazz.
Exactly.
For example, people that play like that, Fela,
Yes.
or Sedobe.
Yeah.
When Fela is playing music with his band, Fela can play for 30 minutes with that voice.
Yep.
That is how you know as an artist.
He's an artist.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people condemn our Nigerian musician because they only go to studio,
That's true.
they go to studio, record, come to stage and mime. So when you ask them to play with a band, they find it difficult. That's why I respect one Nigerian guy in a Flavor.
Yeah, Flavor.
Flavor, anywhere Flavor is playing, Flavor goes with his complete band. Saxophonist, drummer, guitarist, pianist, backups, name it.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
A lot of them are doing that now, though.
Yeah, they're trying to, because many of them have been mocked outside.
That's true.
So when you sing your song and you go to stage, you cannot perform it live. You're not an artist.
That's true.
You're just a musician. So.
Well, we just have to. I'm just very blown away by this story, and I believe that our viewers are also blown away. We have to take a quick break right now.
No problem.
But don't go anywhere, because when we come back, guess what? He's going to be performing a special number for us.
No problem.
Stay tuned.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my.
Do you want to be your own boss and make income or extra income with flexible schedule? Welcome to Keenan Courier. Keenan Courier works as a marketplace platform connecting customers who need something delivered with drivers that are willing to serve them. Courier with any vehicle, better trip allocation, and cash out your earnings whenever you want. Download our driver apps today to sign up.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, my fans all over the world, depending on the country of your residency. Here is David Sass Music Toronto, Canada, live and direct at GBK Network FM in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm here to perform one of my hit song, birthday song, that is all over the internet now. Join us the song. Join us and listen to the song. You're welcome. Thank you.
I just wanna wish you a happy birthday. happy returns to you, my dear. Oh, yeah. I just wanna wish you a blissful birthday to you. From the bottom of my heart to the sole of my feet. Oh yeah. This is your day, your beautiful day, your special day, and I wish you happy birthday. Goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. You shall rejoice. Good tidings to you I bring on this glorious day of your birthday. Oh yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Many, many happy returns to you. Oh yeah. Enjoy your life, cause today is your day. Oh yeah. Long life and prosperity. May God bless you now and bless your new age. Happy birthday to you, beloved. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns.
And I would just like to say thank you for that beautiful and amazing performance. To our viewers and all of you watching at home, I hope you know that this is David Sachs Obioma. And how can we contact you? How can we reach you?
It's 647-772-2523.
Okay, and it is David Sachs Obioma.
David Sachs Music, Toronto, Canada.
Exactly.
My Facebook page, my page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
There you go, and there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed the show for today. Thank you so much for tuning into the discussion. I'm your host, Chelsea Okonji, and you're on the GBKM network. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and download our free app. Just search GBKM on all iOS and Android.